Hi Pisces, this is Jess with your June 2nd, 2021 weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So Pisces. Okay, you guys, and I know some of you probably are aware of all of the configurations going on now with the aspects, and you guys are playing a major part in the squaring of Mercury and Gemini. And so it's a lot of elusive behavior, liars, cheaters, thieves. Just be very careful out there. Because your intuition definitely could be completely off at this time, your sensory, and it's not just you guys, it's a lot of people, it's everybody actually. So there's that. The aspects is kind of challenging everyone and not really seeing things for what they are. And for some of you, it can be very difficult to forgive and forget, to move on from a situation, to be accepted. If you're the person initiating an apology or trying to get things back on track, it's going to be kind of difficult for either you or someone else to accept things and forgive and forget. You're feeling really good though. Looks like you are very independent at this time. You're standing on your own 2 feet. And I do feel like for some of you guys, some of you may be overly focused on money, may have a different or kind of challenging way of seeing money. Either you fear it or you are desperate for it to some extent. Like you're scared to lose it, you're desperate to make it and keep it, and you're always feeling like, will this ever end? Will one day I wake up and not have? So there's this kind of issue with money that I feel those of you that can relate to that need to examine further and learn better habits with the way that you see money, that it's abundant, it comes freely, it'll always be there, and I'll always be okay, because you guys are the natural manifestors. If you are employed, Pisces, you're happy for now, but you kind of vacillate from I'm happy, I'm content in my job, to I'm stuck in this place and I'm not happy. So you just may be in one of those moods where some days are good days, other days not so great days at your job. And you're heading towards a not so great day and not necessarily wanting to be there, is what it looks like to me. Those of you who are looking for work, slow and steady wins the race. It really will, because I do feel for those of you who are looking to get a certain amount of income, a certain quality of job, or you're heading toward a more of a career-based employment where you're going to be there for a long time. You could establish yourself and there's more money to be made from the time you come on. It will take time, but if you are patient and you are consistent and you are seeing it all the way through, you'll reach your goal of wanting an ideal employment situation. It's there for you. It just will take some time. And others of you, if you're just hired on, congratulations. But again, getting where you want to go is going to take time. So if you don't see your income straight away, don't feel any negative way about it, again, because it is here for you. And you do have Jupiter coming up in your sign for the rest of next year. So there's that. Those of you who are self-employed, well, there looks to be some issues with your employment. If you have a business partner, things may have gone awry. There may be a love lost, some lies have come out, or some secrets, I should say, have come out. And that has turned things on its head when it comes to you and this person doing business together. You may even find that you're not continuing business with some form of partnerships, is what it looks like to me. So there's that. Overall, you're feeling really good. And I do feel like you guys are trying to get out of your head. And whatever you feel is too much burden on you, you're not going to work on it. You're not going to push it too much. You're just going to let it go and let it be whatever it's going to be. So that seems really good. There's a man on your mind, though. For some of you Pisces men, you're overly focused on money, as I said, but you women are thinking about a particular man, and your heart moves for this man. Some of you could definitely notice that either you're loving someone who doesn't love you the way that they used to, who doesn't have enough time to love you, or who is not matured in that way. Because they're too earthly. They focus on too many of the earthly things, money and assets and wealth and, this or whatever. So some of you are definitely in your feelings about a particular person and feeling like you're more single than you are in a relationship with this person. This could have triggered a breakup, a fallout, a kick out. To which, if you're thinking about kicking someone out or it's best you should go, I don't see them leaving. I see them saying you can leave. So it looks like all hell is breaking loose in your household. But if it's just you and some things have been shaken up in your household, don't worry, you're going to get a grip of things. You're going to get back on track. So that looks really good. And overall, I do see successes with you, Pisces, in your everyday life. Now, your personal life looks a little bit shaky, looks a little messy here. That being said, let's get into love. For those of you who are single, you have, and you guys are definitely attracting wolves in sheep clothing. You're attracting people who may show up one way, or they have their stuff together, they have it all together. Deep down inside there, don't. They are a wreck when it comes to finances, money management, being practical, being committed, and seeing things all the way through. But they play a good game of making people believe there's something that they're not. So be very careful out there, Pisces singles, because you guys are attracting people who are literally non-committal. They have no intentions on committing. They have no intentions on growing things, and they do have trouble in that arena. I do feel like some of you can meet people, singles, and connect with them right away. But the person that you're connecting with, they're very keen on what they're doing and why they're doing it, and why they're saying what they're saying to you and everything. So again, because your fields are your antenna of your intuition is a little off, just take your time. Don't rush into anything. Take your time. And obviously don't believe anything you see or hear until we're out of this Mercury retrograde. I feel like it will be a great connection that you'll have with someone if you're entertaining others, Pisces singles, but it may not grow and go anywhere. Ladies, you have an ex or someone that's been watching you for a very long time. You're thinking about reaching out. If this is someone they have created a lot of chaos in your life. It was karmic, and you may have gotten the raw end of the stick. And this person is thinking about communicating to you. They've been thinking about the things that you said to them, the proposals that you made to them, how much you expressed your love to them. And they're thinking about wanting to give it another go. They know it will be up to them to initiate contact. And so they are thinking about making contact. And for some of you, may have already heard from this person or soon will hear from them. But it's a lot of karmic debt still between the two of you. So, it's all up to you if you want to give this another go. If this is someone new, but they really are familiar to you, of someone that that you've had that issue with, you're going to experience another karmic cycle that doesn't look like it's in your favor. So again, ladies, I would be very careful during this time frame that we're in. Pisces men, you're going back to someone that you want a commitment with. You're trying to manifest someone that back into your life, and you feel like you want to commit. You want to reestablish this connection with someone else. Okay. So I feel like just be careful. Even you Pisces men, are you going to be able to carry this on forever? I know you want it now, but when you get the person, whoever you have your eye on, when you get them, are you going to really still want them? Or are you going to change your mind? Because I do see that you may change your mind down the line, because it's not so easy for you to fully open up and be vulnerable, whoever this person that you're going after. So that's what I see for you singles. Now, couples, I see that there has been a fallout, a fight, some type of verbal discord, and you're focusing on your finances and career. Like I said before, you guys feel more single than you do in a relationship with someone, because you may have someone who is more money focused, obsessed when it comes to money, and your person works a lot, too much in fact, and you may feel like that has made communication between the two of you either null and void or extremely difficult, where there's a lot of hurt words or tactical moves when it comes to communications, being very tactical. Someone's being tactical, the other person is just balls to the wall saying whatever they want to say. So it looks like there could be some conflict here between the two of you, and then things not being said, at least not the right things being said to each other, for you to say, you know what, let's look at each other. Because it looks like the two of you are both in your own worlds, working, doing your own thing, not really, meaning working. I don't necessarily see cheating or stepping out, but that could be the case. just not really showing up in these cards per se. I do see someone's having a hard time committing or conforming to societal norms, right? Of this is how we're supposed to do it. And because of that, the other person feels lost and left out. Like, I'm starting to feel pretty single, and I'm starting to feel that I'm either being emotionally manipulated, but I'm hanging on to nothing, or I don't feel like you love me anymore, and this pretty much needs to end, and I don't feel like I'm going to fight for it anymore. This isn't over, though. This is the two of you examining, and almost like it's being forced that you look at the problems in this relationship. You're being forced to do it. And it's uncomfortable with the squares going on and all of the Mercury retrograde squaring you and stuff like that. But this is very necessary for the two of you, whoever's going through real problems in this relationship and using either silence as a tactic or hurtful words to kind of get a rise out of a person. All of the ugliness is coming up and out so that you both can examine where you're going wrong, who you are to one another, and who each one of you are dealing with in this relationship. Okay? And it's necessary because that's going to prove where this relationship is going to go in the future. So if you're interested in the extended, we go very deep and looking at the both of you. You can find that link to the extended down in the description box below, along with the details that we go over for that reading as well. You could also find the 2021 Pisces yearly if you want to get a jump start ahead for the rest of the year. And you can also find the link to my website down below as well. Otherwise, if you are new to this channel, welcome and subscribe because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Pisces.